this website that does a lot of good things, which hopefully we can learn from and implement it on your website. All right, let's begin. Hey, I'm Dan. I review websites and talk about the do's and don'ts of a website to make sure that you get more bookings through your website, and hopefully you can apply these on your own website. Okay, first and foremost, the design is just really good. Like it's actually it is. I'm assuming this is designed by a proper web designer. Because one, the color is not all over the place, which I keep seeing on DIY websites, which is fine. Like if you design it yourself and you're not really a web designer, like no judgment here. Forget to charge this. No judgment here. But for a web designer and it's not really that good, buddy, what are you doing? Okay. Anyway, first and foremost, the offer or the USP, unique selling proposition. Not really USP, but the offer is absolutely clear right away as I arrived on the website, which is local movers in Red Deer and Edmonton, right? So say if I search for movers near me and then I live in Red Deer, then it can be, this website immediately says that they are the right business, like the right service that I'm looking for, right? And then one thing though, yeah, another, I guess one thing apart from just saying trusted is you could add some social proof here at the top, because I know they have thousands of reviews. Let's see. Oh, it's not 1,000, but a lot, 542. So if you could add even these icon here, I bet it would still help, even just a little bit, because it's already doing so well, right? So yeah, make sure to add that here. And then one thing that's missing here compared to majority of the websites that I've been seeing and also designing is the call to action. Like there are call to actions at the top, which is good. Call Red Deer, call Edmonton, that kind of thing. They don't have that, but it's okay because this is the get a moving quote is their main call to action. So you have to enter a lot of details to get the estimate now. Another minor improvement you could do, it might help, but only a little bit. Apparently, for the buttons, it helps if you say something like my, as if after I entered all the details that they need, then if the button says get my estimate now, it feels like that is my next step. There's actually data backing this up. I just don't remember where it is. So yeah, you could say here get my estimate now, but still it's still good because there's also this sense of urgency saying now, which you can also apply to your website. So for all of your call to action button, make sure to add some urgency there. So that's either now, today. Yeah, those two things I can think of. And then it should also be, the call to action should also be an action word first. So in here it says get, so it is an action word. Then call, so those are good. Sometimes I see something like estimate now, or I can't think of an example right away. But the point is, it should be an action word, like the first word. Okay, so for the get a moving quote, sometimes this kind of too many information, like if you're asking too many information, that means there's also a lot of friction going on, and they are more likely to actually bounce back and choose your competitor. However, I don't think that applies here because there are some exceptions, and I think this is one of those exceptions. What I mean is that if you're gonna make this form a lot simpler, so just the first name and phone number, you still need someone on the phone to actually get these details. So that's still a step for your customers, and that means you also need another person actually on the phone, always calling all of those estimate or quote, right? which is an extra work. And then, so I guess it's like a balancing act on which one will save you time and as well as which one will have the most submissions or conversions in this case. So I'm assuming they do get a lot of code since they're trustworthy. So it makes sense that they're using a slightly complicated form to save time for them, at least. So yeah. What else? They even have a video. Oh, if you have a video yourself, yeah, you can also put it on your website. It does help. But Scaring Professional, I mean, look at this design. Just well done. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why you should hire an actual professional when designing your website. Like, I'm not saying you can't DIY. In fact, I do recommend that you DIY your website when you don't have a budget yet. But once it's time to scale, it is ideal to actually hire a professional web designer, because this is an example. I mean, I don't know who actually made this, but well done. So these are the services. It's good. Now there's social proof. That's good. Yeah, so for the social proof, you should always add social proof on your website, especially on the homepage. So as I mentioned earlier, this one can be at the top as well. Even just the 5-star icon can be in the hero section or the above the fold. But you should also make sure to add all of those social proof, like sprinkle it around your website with proper layout. You can just sprinkle it without purpose, right? Without meaning, with chaos. Just it still has to make sense with regards to the layout itself and the design. I'm just rambling on. Hey. Okay, now let's move on to the SEO side. I'm assuming that this is really good. Okay, see, this is what I've been saying. Make sure to apply this on your website. Hey, since a lot of people are probably looking for moving company or movers in Red Deer or movers near me, they did that here. So moving company, Red Deer. So the main keyword plus the city, and then the company name. Like, that's what you should do on your website as well. That should be your meta title because it helps with the ranking on Google, both for the Google Business Profile and as well as for the regular Google search results. As well as here, you should also add it on the description. Now, you don't actually need to learn how to code and to add these, because a lot of website platforms actually offer that or have that feature. It's like non-negotiable, right? So you should be able to edit your meta title, meta description easily. And as for the heading, you should also use the main keyword on the heading. So I'm assuming this one is their H1. So local movers or movers, the main keyword again, in Red Deer, the city, and Edmonton. So that's good. So make sure you're also doing this. And then there should only be one H1, okay? Because it's like the main title of a book. If there's too many H1, that's just too confusing for Google. Schema. This is a bit complicated to do, but I mean, depending on your website platform. But this is also quite important to have. Okay. Yep, figured it is. Yeah, this is really, really good. They even have some blog posts. Okay. So yeah, hopefully you can have some inspirations on what to do on your website as well to make sure you get a lot more bookings with the Manly Movers. And kudos to whoever made this website or whoever is doing the digital marketing of this business. Well done. All right. If you want your website to also be audited and get some actionable insights on what you can improve To get more bookings, make sure to click the link in the description below. Alright, see ya.